Previously on Niki and Gabi's spring break, Kenny just got dumped. The night before he was like hysterical.
Yesterday was TJ, today is Chad.
Who's gonna be tomorrow?
Chad, hopefully.
Rachel just shows up for the show.
This girl's been MIA for the past 2 weeks.
I've never witnessed someone mock me.
They're just taking pictures without me and like asking everyone else to get in the pictures. Not once did they include me.
If you were just friends, I would know about it.
That's our camera guy. He might be a little bit into me.
Oh my God, they just kissed. And I can't imagine what Gabi's thinking.
Boy, read the signs of my body.
So I'm dancing and I look over at the bar and who do I see again? I see Niki mingling with our camera guy.
Touch me like you want my love. Boy, don't stop, I'm dangerous. Right?
Gabi pulled her out of nowhere. And I'm thinking to myself, do I leave?
Like, can this night get any weirder? I'm pulling Niki outside right now because I just really need her to be honest with me. Of course, Gabi, which I knew this was coming, pulls me outside again and wants verbal confirmation.
Niki, like earlier today you said you guys were just friends. I mean, I support you 100%, whatever makes you happy, but like, what's going on? Can you just tell me? Are you just drunk, Niki, and you just find him hot right now?
Drunk in love. I don't know, like I feel like I don't need to give it. I don't owe anyone an answer. Like, I'm just living in the moment, like doing me right now. Like, just let me do me. Like, I don't know, like. I'm just having fun and she just needs to understand it. I was in a 4-year relationship. I'm not trying to get into another serious thing. I'm just trying to be happy with someone who makes me happy and just take it as it comes.
I'll let you do whatever you want. It's so cool. But I'm your twin sister and I just want like honesty.
So I just want to make sure that she's not just drunk and making these mistakes with someone who's working for us.
Ever since like Jerry dumped me, like I've been really like kind of in the moment, like carefree, just kind of doing me. Why can't I just keep doing that? Like I'm done caring. I'm just done caring too much. Like, I'm just having fun. Like if something comes out of this, that's great. If not, that's fine.
Well, if she's into him, she's into him. What can I do?
From left, right, left, right. My back fake, my bra too tight.
This is so cheesy, but it's like fireworks.
And I was surprised. I know they kind of had a thing going on from the night before, but I didn't know it was like actually a thing.
Now it's late and honestly I just want to go home. I'm over the drama. I just want to go to bed.
I feel like I'm back in like 8th grade or something. I like bring my crush back to my house and we're all playing games with our friends. So there's like the eye contact and the touching of the chest and the you know, flirting. I just feel like giddy and butterflies in 8th grade again. And it's cute. I just want to be alone with him. I'm a 21-year-old girl, let me be. So cameras are off and the crew leaves, and just when I thought it was a good night and I was getting ready to go to bed, my best friend pulls me aside and voices her concern about being in this show and kind of says she's not gonna do it anymore. Last night, she kind of like, we talked and like, we were having like a really good time, and then she just kind of like pulled me aside and was like, Niki, like, I don't think I can do the show anymore. I have that internship lined up, you know how she has that internship. Sure. And she's like, I have a possible job lined up and I don't want to be seen as a way I'm not in the show, and I'm scared it could get in the way of my job, which I totally understand.
Like, what is she thinking? It's the middle of filming. You can't just leave.
Morning comes, and I just need a friend.
Like, I understand she has an internship and she doesn't want to lose it, but didn't she know that like a month before we started filming the show? This show has been talked about for the last 3 months. She was in a group chat about the show. She's been helping Niki plan the show. And like, for her to just do that to Niki in general was very freaking petty.
I feel torn because she's been my best friend since I was in kindergarten, and I love her. I was like really understanding about it. But I think the part that upset me a little bit is I feel like she just like doesn't really trust me because this is my show.
And she's done stuff like this to you before. Like she backs out at the last minute and leaves you hanging.
You're gonna do that to my sister, your best friend?
Honestly, you know me, and you know I'm really, 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 really trying to be understanding. I have her back, but we could have like done this show in LA with like our YouTube friends, and we were even offered that. But Gabby and I were really passionate about being here, putting you guys on this channel, having the show for you guys, and all of us just having fun in Pennsylvania. So like we chose to do it here, and I almost feel like it's kind of like an FU.
It's disrespectful.
It's kind of like, it's just, to me, it's kind of like an FU, like, oh, well, I don't want to look bad. Okay, but you're going to leave and let us look bad? Like, does she really think that's what kind of show this is?
But she's
Does she think that I want to look bad? Because I don't want to look bad. I have an image to keep just as much as she does.
I think the part that I'm just having issues getting over is the fact that we've all been talking about filming for this show for 3 months since January, and we've all been really hyped and excited and talking about it, and it's finally here and we're having a blast, and it's 2 days in, and then this?
This is not what we're planning for this week. Nikki and I went out of our ways. We're working full time in LA and here, back and forth. We took time out of our crazy schedule in LA to come here, have a good time, and she's gonna pull that out of the one of the very few nights we have in this house. She was gonna turn the night all about herself and cause the drama she caused. That's so selfish.
We've been friends since I was 4, and in high school through college, we'll literally be best friends, and then we'll stop talking for a little bit, and then we'll be best friends, and then we'll like stop talking. But recently we've been going strong, and we've been really mature about things, so I hope that this is just another one of those things we get past. I really hope we don't stop being friends over this. I totally respect her decision. I'm really upset about it though, but I just really hope that we can move past this. The last thing I wanted out of this whole show is to lose a friend out of it. My best friend. I don't want to lose my best friend.
Nikki probably does need Nate, and I don't care if he's our camera guy. I think that Nikki needs someone positive in her life right now. She went through a terrible breakup with Jerry. Her best friend is a fair weather friend coming in her life when she sees that she could benefit from it, and out her life when her ego takes over. And that's not right. Nikki has like only me. And I know I have Colin, I have you, I have Allie, I have B-Squad, whatever. And I genuinely feel bad for my sister. And I think she needs to keep surrounding herself with people that make her happy. And if Nate makes her happy, then so be it. I also feel really awkward because Gabby's being very vocal. She's kind of being like a so it's like, why would she stay if now Gabby's down her throat in the group chat embarrassing her? So I got mad at Gabby last night, and I went downstairs and we were like going at it. And I feel like it's so awkward because I'm Gabby's twin, I'm in the middle.
I don't think anyone in this house understands how I feel. Like literally nobody. I kind of feel a little bit of alone. I experienced such a high with Nate and such a low finding out the news. I just could not sleep.
The last thing I wanted was for this show, which was supposed to be our last final, hurrah, having fun. The last thing I wanted was for this show to end a friendship. And honestly, it could, because I'm gonna confront her and be dead ass, this is my job. You're hurting my feelings.
What about Nate?
It was so amazing. When I was with my ex for 4 years, and I didn't know, I thought that's all I could have, and I didn't know what else was out there, and I thought that was good. This was a whole nother level. When we kissed, and every time we kissed last night, it was fireworks. Aww. I'm not kidding. That feeling in your stomach. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's been in the making. I feel like I've been scared to admit it because he's my videographer. It's so scandalous.
I know, he's Nate the videographer.
But I feel like he captures me so good.
I'm scared I lost a friend, but I think I gained a relationship.
So first we come back to the house, and all of our clothes are missing and hidden in refrigerators and bathroom cabinets and all over the house.
I found my freaking nice boots in the freezer.
And they're frozen.
They were
still.
frozen rock solid.
Then we find out Nikki is hooking up with our camera guy. Then, randomly out of the blue, with months knowing about what the show is going to be like, that she decides to leave because she doesn't want to look bad in front of her internship. And now we have to somehow manage to get everyone to get on a party bus tonight and still have it be peaceful with no drama.
Impossible.
It's going to be a
Impossible. I don't know how it's gonna happen.
Gonna actually hit the fan, I feel.
Wait, she hasn't left the conversation yet, the group yet? Why?
I think
Wouldn't she want to? You would never even guess we're good friends, and you know, I just hope that things can be resolved.
Like, who's the 9-4? Is that Brielle?
Maybe Brielle saw this coming because she was out of here.
It's like it was too good to be true, and we lost Brielle because she had to go for school, and now I lost my best friend, so we're down 2 girls, so it's like we lost half the cast.
2 down, 8 more to go.
We have a party bus planned to go to Broadway Social tonight, which was supposed to be a lot of fun, but now I'm not so sure how the dynamic's gonna be with everybody now. I feel like you definitely sense people are missing in the house.
Where is Gabby? Like, we need to go.
She apparently can't find her wallet. So we're all just sitting here.
Let's just go without her.
This is normal for Gabby. Gabby always misplaces things, and she always holds everybody up.
I wish I could put these seats down in the front because it could have fallen on the sides. Roll them up or down. Why don't we go, The fact that I literally got gas before I came here, so I know it has to be in the car.
But I clearly remember the last place I used my cards was at the gas station, and I remember bringing my card holder back into the car and back into my purse.
Or someone stole it. Or someone went in my bag and stole my cards.
I'm thinking someone stole it.
Did someone take it on purpose?
And let alone this happens on a weekend, if I really can't find my cards, if someone actually took it, it's a weekend, so I can't spend money or use my ID till Monday.
We're here, we're having a good time. Let's just go. We can't deal with this again.
She always runs late, and I feel like the only way for her to learn is if we just go, because then she's gonna do the same thing tomorrow, and tomorrow's our last night. So if we don't teach her tonight, then she's gonna do it again tomorrow.
I'm being Sister Nikki, and I tell everybody we should leave without her.
There's people
Let's go.
there waiting.
Guys, she's gonna be pissed, but she'll get over it. We have bottle service.
So I know that I had my wallet. Someone in the house went in my bag and took my cards. I know for a fact. Unless this is part of the show, someone took my stuff.
Suddenly, Rachel runs out of the house with my card holder and goes, Gabby, I found it, whatever, time to go. And I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a really good night. And then the bus just starts taking off, really.
You're in your Puma coat pocket.
Oh my God! Stop! Stop! Yo, stop!
I got off.
You okay?
That shit stresses me out though because our banks are all in LA. So if someone steals our cards or we lose our cards, it takes 4 days to get new cards in.
All right, let's go.
Turn down for what?
I would have been so pissed because my purse and everything is on here. Where is my purse, by the way?
There was no party on that bus.
We get to Broadway, and it's exactly how I imagined.
Tonight's the night to let it go.
Broadway is so lit on the weekends, and it's kind of the place to be. It is just so much fun. Everybody's having a blast, especially after all this drama. You can tell everybody's just letting loose. We have Thomas and Janie making out, Mike and Gianna making out, Penny and Chad making out, me and Nate making out. What did they put in the champagne is my question. I think I'm really starting to appreciate Nate. He's still just so cute. I can't help it. Drama alert. I'm not sure about Kenny's boy. He's acting really obsessed with Niki. So my vibes are usually right, and Chad was giving me weird vibes. I really was under the impression that he was only there with Kenny to get to me and Gabby because he's a fan. That's what I was getting, and I think that's what was happening. I turn around, there he is. I go get a drink, there he is. He's supposed to be there for Kenny, but during the night, I found myself thinking, why isn't he with Kenny? Literally, he was hanging out with me. You would have thought he was my date. Now I'm really pissed. I'm actually more so scared.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long, long way from home.
You sat on my bed next to me for a week to make sure I was okay. And like, I would sleep in Kenny's room. Like, I would literally like room hop because I couldn't be alone in my own room. Because like literally you guys, like I was so depressed.